Now, earlier on the show, I did mention that we would have an interview with lead singer Aaron from Leaving Las Vegas. So, Aaron, are you on the phone?
I am indeed, yeah. How are you?
Not too bad, Aaron, not too bad. How he's getting on? He's good?
Oh, we're good, yeah, we're good. Busy.
Busy. You have well, we'll get on to your gigs coming up. But beforehand, we'll talk about you. You are a four-piece band from Dublin, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
So when did you establish yourselves and start forming?
Well, me and the keyboard player got together in late 2009 and just started writing a couple of tunes, and everything else fell together like next, 3 or 4 months, As in, my brother is the bass player and his friend is drumming first. Yeah, Shane. My brother's the bass player, so it was kind of easy to recruit him. He just lived in my house, and the drummer then was his friend, and it just came together from there, and we started gigging and writing from there.
And where did the name Leaving Las Vegas come from?
We're kind of big fans of movies, all of us. Like, we sit around talking about movie reviews and stuff like this in our tea breaks, and we're just trying to get a name, and we all agreed that we liked that film and liked the sound of the words one after the other, and that was actually how we came up with it.
That's the Nicolas Cage film, I think. Is it?
Yeah. We none of us have any stories of going on a mad alcoholic in Las Vegas. I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to make one up. not now, but in future episodes, because you guys are on the rise at the moment. Definitely, I was speaking to a few people, and I mentioned that you were going to be on the show, and like, oh my god, cool, that's gonna be great. Like, so you are definitely on the rise. Of course, you are playing tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, we actually only just got the gig this week to play in the Mercantile for Arthur's Day. We've played the last 2 or 3 Arthur's Days, and they've always been great nights,
What time are you on it?
We're on at 8:15.
8:15. Do you know who else is playing there tonight?
Actually, another band that I know of are playing Common Wolf. I went to school with the guy Ross O'Farrell. They're from Kingswood. They're very good. You should check them out.
Oh, we will do. Of course, you are originally Tala-based, aren't you?
Yeah, all of us bar the keyboard player. He's from Walkinstown, but we won't hold that against him.
Just down the road.
Down by the Walkinstown roundabout.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm originally from there myself.
Oh, right, sorry, I won't hold that against you.
No, well, it's actually Green Hills. We'll just clear that up.
You're all right then.
We're not like that part of the roundabout. So, you had a few singles come out this year, didn't you? Was Exit released this year?
Exit was released this year. We didn't release it through the airwaves or that type of thing. We were it's basically our demo, so we just promoted it and sold it at gigs, and kind of as a precursor to what we're hoping to be our first single to bandy around the airwaves,
Oh yeah, of course. And you're playing support to Bressie, aren't you?
Yeah, Saturday night in the Olympia, so we're fairly nervous about that one.
That's a big one for you now.
It's a great venue too, the Olympia.
How did that come about?
Well, we did a couple of support gigs with them around the country, and I think they just liked what we did and decided to put us on the lineup for Saturday night.
Mm-hmm. Now, there is another presenter that does be on this radio show, and I think he was mentioned that he'd played with you before, Cathal O'Flaherty. I'm not sure if you recall that name.
We've done about 90 odd gigs in the last year, so I don't know.
No, it's only what I mentioned. He was saying, well, who do you have on today? That we'd said, I can't remember where he said he played with you. It doesn't matter though.
What's the name of his band?
Cathal O'Flaherty.
Cathal O'Flaherty, okay.
Yeah.
It's not ringing bells, I'm sorry.
If you're listening, you didn't make that much of an impression.
No, it's not like that.
So after Saturday, have you got any other gigs coming up?
Not for the minute anyway. We're kind of working on doing a Tala gig because it's been so long since we played in Tala.
Mm-hmm.
And that's our next port of call really, and then we're going in to do a bit of recording. We've got some new tracks that we really want to get down. The last while has been a really great period for just getting a lot of songs finished. Mm-hmm. And we're just itching to get them recorded, so it's always a bit like that. 1 minute you're doing a load of gigs, next minute you're recording, and next minute you're rehearsing, so
yeah.
And do you have maybe a time or date when you might have a single released?
We definitely want to get one done before the end of the year anyway. Like Christmas or December is always a good time to release a single, I think, so we're going to aim for something like that.
Now your sound, it's very kind of like a indie pop kind of sound. It's really to me it's what I'd like almost the script to sound like. If the script didn't sound bad in that way, I reckon that'd sound close to what yous are like, because yous are really, really good, and I'm completely loving your sound. Where did that sound come from? Was it like, did you sit down and say, right, this is what we need to do, we need to have this sort of sound? Or was it just when you got together, you got that?
I suppose what happened was we wrote a load of songs at the start, and they had a variation of sounds, and maybe we subconsciously just started going down a certain road. But at the same time, we've been described as schizophrenic still. Like, you know, there's a lot of styles I like to mess around with, so I think that just happens naturally.
Yeah,
But,
actually, one of your songs had a real reggae style to it. I thought.
Yeah, I like a bit of ska, so.
Yeah, it was definitely that. Was that to do with influences or anything like that? As you said that like people say your style kind of differs from songs. Is it to do with influences or?
Yeah, I suppose the four of us are very different, and then I grew up listening to a lot of different music. Like, my dad's record collection is very different. Like, you know, there's a lot of pop, but there's a lot of reggae and ska and just strange off the wall music as well. And I suppose it just sunk in somewhere.
Mm-hmm. So it's not like the. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
It's not like the band has one kind of influence. It's
kind of an eclectic mix.
A melting pot, maybe.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really like to just go down the one road and, you know, be typecast or whatever.
Yeah, because that was something I was finding when I was doing a bit of research. It was very hard. I was finding it hard to classify as. I didn't want to say indie band. I didn't want to say pop band. So
I think indie is the thing that a lot of people just throw over. It's a large blanket, isn't it? Over
a big umbrella that you can kind of say. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you do have that indie sound, though. That's the thing.
I suppose we do. I honestly, I don't ever even think about it. I know what I like, and I just try and replicate that then, you know.
Of course. Well, we're actually going to go to your single. Well, soon to be single, is it? Exit?
Yeah, that's it.
Hasn't got airplay yet, but I think we might be the first to give it airplay. Is that correct?
That'd be great, yeah.
Okay, well, listen, thanks for calling. And what we're going to do is people can go to your Facebook page, which is Leaving Las Vegas on Facebook if you want to find out more. But what we're going to do is we're also going to put another link up on our page so people can follow that page to your page.
And if people want to come to the gig tonight, is it possible to get tickets, or do you just show up?
It's free in actually tonight in the Mercantile.
Okay, cool. That's
Mercantile. All our Actors Day gigs are free.
Yeah, it's on Dame Street, is it?
Yeah,
it's on Dame Street. Yeah, right across the way from Central Bank, so it's right off the bus.
Yeah.
Dave will be getting the bus after this to go.
I'll be cycling in on my bike.
Well, listen, thanks for taking the call. I much appreciate.
And good luck with the single.
No worries. Thanks.
We'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Mediocrity has hurt both you and me. Now when we try to speak,
That was Leaving Las Vegas with Exit. Great band.
Yeah, nice guy.
Really nice, really, really, really nice.